So I'm sure everyone does know at this point that I have been going back in and playing every Forza Horizon game. And to be real, one of the biggest things I kept hearing is, dude, I can't wait for you to play Forza Horizon 1. And you know what, guys? I gotta say this. I can't believe how impressed I am just instantly playing this game. Now, you probably did end up seeing me do that intro video where I obviously only played like the first 15 minutes of the game. Now I'm much farther into the game, but I did want to talk about some things I really noticed about it. And I just it really blows my mind how quickly I just felt at home in this game. You know what I mean? And I know that might end up sounding dumb, but I was kind of expecting in a way that maybe this game won't be as good as people say it is. Maybe like the nostalgic glasses are all over your mind, or you have them everywhere. You're looking at the game. Maybe it's not as good as people say it is. But you know what, bro? Within minutes of playing this game and getting in and doing some of the races, I mean, heck, you guys will see me right now doing my first showcase race, which I will be doing a video on those. I have no idea there is 10 of them apparently in this game, bro, which is insane. But I am racing a plane here in the Mustang. And I just cannot believe it. In minutes of doing this, I immediately went, no. What people are saying, bro, is literally true. This game really does live up to everything people are talking about, man. And it really does blow my mind so much because a lot of people think about Forza. You probably do understand that a lot of these games have the festival start to them, right? The festival vibes to them. And this game really does capture it to a complete T, dude. It's honestly kind of wild how good they captured it in this game, as I do feel like something that people do probably want in Forza is the festival vibe, right? And this game really, for me, though, dude, like, if a few races into the game, you're already doing a high-intense showcase race against a plane, which I thought was very cool. It kind of throws you into, like, a quick how do you want to say it? Maybe an energy type of feeling of a race that kind of just gets you locked in quickly. Maybe I guess that could be a decent way to put that. But it immediately makes you go, "Dang, this is really fun." It puts you on literally one of my favorite roads in the entire game, bro. It shows you the Rockies in the background. You're pretty much over a cliff's edge by the Red Rock area, dude. And it just immediately makes you go, "Nah, dude." All right, this is going to be fire. I really cannot wait to do this. And do not worry because I have a video about the atmosphere, as I still cannot believe how great the atmosphere in this game is. It's just absolutely nailed. And on top of that, bro, the map also plays a role in this. It really does kind of blow my mind, though, because you would probably expect a racing game, the map part of it is probably one of the biggest things. And so far, guys, I'm going to say something. Every Forza Horizon game I played, which is now all 5 of them, dude, I've liked every single map in their own ways, all right? I'm going to say you can hate on me if you want about Forza Horizon 5, bro, but every single map I feel like it has played its own purpose, and it makes me super excited for Forza Horizon 6. But one of the other things I did want to quickly touch on here is I do have a video about this later on, but the way the cars feel in this game, I also love it. It kind of blew my mind a little bit because I had to remind myself that I'm playing a racing game from 2012, bro. Like legit. I was like, okay, wait, these cars feel pretty dang good. I'm like, hold on. Dude, this game is old, bro. You realize that, right? The handling is great in every single Forza game I play, bro. Truly amazing. Also, one of the other things I did like to see, this might sound kind of dumb, but we did end up getting like a little cutscene here where you have to go get your first wristband after completing the showcase. And is it weird, guys, that I kind of miss having little like I guess you could say scenes in between the game, like how Need for Speed The Run did it, or most of the Need for Speed games for that matter. It kind of blows my mind how I did kind of miss having these little like scenes in the game and all that in different like cutscenes. It's so cool, man. I know that might sound kind of dumb, as I do know people are like, what do you mean, dude? It's just like a cutscene. We're trying to race. Well, yes, but it's also kind of nice to see some of that return, as a lot of newer games nowadays don't really have cutscenes. They kind of have like a little intro with some AI voices, and then you kind of just go race, you know what I'm saying? So seeing that was also kind of dope and did make me go, nah, I like this. One of the other parts, guys, you will see me getting in the Subaru. I did end up getting that car, which was funny because I'm like, yo, am I going to be able to race off-road or at least do rally races in a Subaru? And surely enough, I pretty much jumped right into one of my earlier races in the game driving the Subaru, and it was kind of mixed with some off-roading, which made me super happy. Now, before you say it, I do understand that Forza Horizon 1 doesn't have the most off-roading, guys, but you know what, too? You ready for this? I don't really mind it, man, because the overall design of how they did it is still fun. There's a good amount of off-road races in there. There's still some areas where you could do it, and I still really love the way the cars handle. It blows my mind that even back in 2012, off-roading still feels great. Like, you could definitely tell the Forza Horizon developers over at Playground Games, they know what they're doing, bro. They really do know what they're doing for off-roading, for driving physics in general. Truly is so dang amazing. I gotta admit one thing as well. I was talking about the atmosphere before, guys, and I also kind of brought in the map a little bit, but the way this map is designed, I absolutely love it. Do stay tuned for a video like that as well. And if you're wondering how the driving gets farther into the game with different cars and classes, I'll be talking about that in another video, because you might be earlier on driving slower cars. They're probably like, yeah, I mean, it's okay, but once you start leveling them and getting the faster cars, but also leveling up and making the current cars you have faster, bro, and that's something I did notice about this, though, is you would end up upgrading that said vehicle, getting it to, let's say, A or something like that, or high-leveled B vehicle, and you can notice a difference from it, even from a C, or if you drive like a D-rated vehicle. It's just so dope to see that stuff. I really do like how, even though you might be driving some of those cars and they could feel slower, they'll still feel faster later on. It just absolutely amazing, guys. But I gotta admit, though, playing this game early on and kind of getting through it a little bit, it really does blow my mind how impressed I am, man. Like, not only does the game feel like it respects what you're doing in a way, like, you're not just jumped in there, all random events. No, everything is curated in a great way that keeps you hooked into it. And it gets so dang fun quickly because you have to go do those races. It throws you into a showcase event, and then you have to go do different types of races in different types of vehicles. And on top of that, also, different levels on the vehicles makes all the races different in their own way. And I said that word a lot because it really can be explained in that way. And one of the best things I like about Forza Horizon 1, guys, I have to say this kind of to end this video off with. I do love how this game really has its own identity. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can tell a lot of the newer games nowadays just copy each other or take things from other games, or you really can't tell them apart of what the game's trying to be, or, you know, what it's really trying to do that sets it apart. But you could really see Forza Horizon 1 really was its own thing back then, man. And I honestly loved it, and we'll continue to do that, pretty much getting farther into it, guys. Do stay tuned for videos about the map, the atmosphere, progression, and much more in the coming days.